Morning students. Today we'll start chapter 9 applications of trigonometry. See, in this chapter we'll be applying the trigonometric results to discuss problems regarding heights and distance. Now you are familiar with trigonometry, you have done many questions. Now, one common use for trigonometry is to measure heights and distance that are either awkward or impossible to measure by ordinary means. In trigonometry, we develop methods for measuring sides and angles of triangles as well as for solving related applied problems. The common terms used in this regard are angle of elevation and angle of depression. Now see what is angle of elevation. See, the angle of elevation of the point viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal level when the point being viewed is the above horizontal level. That is the case when we raise our head to look at the object. Suppose this is a tower, okay? This is a tower AB. We want to see the top of this tower and someone is observing from point O. If standing on point O, someone is observing the top of this tower, so we take this point as horizontal level. So this is the base of angle and this is line of sight. A person is observing this way, so this is line of sight. So angle made between line of sight and horizontal level is theta, and that theta is called angle of elevation. Suppose you want to see a bird. Suppose you want to see a bird which is flying in the sky and you are standing somewhere here, and this is the horizontal level, means the ground, and you are observing from here, okay? You are observing from here. So this is line of sight and this is horizontal level. So the angle made between line of sight and horizontal level is theta, and the birds are flying above our head. So we are raising our head to see this. So this angle is called angle of elevation. Now the angle of depression. What is angle of depression? The angle of depression of a point on the object being viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal level when the point is below the horizontal level. That is the case when we lower our head to look at the point being viewed. Okay. Suppose this is a building, okay, and observer is standing somewhere here to observe this flower pot, okay? So the observer is now at the top, this observer is now above the object which is viewed, okay? So we consider this as horizontal level, and this way he is observing. So this is line of sight, this is line of sight, this is horizontal level. So between horizontal level and line of sight, this angle is made. This theta is called angle of depression. Angle AOB is called angle of depression, okay? So the basic difference between angle of elevation and angle of depression is that when we see any object which is above our head, then the angle made between the horizontal level and line of sight is angle of elevation. And when we observe anything which is below any observer's लेवल देन एंगल मेड इज एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन। मतलब अगर हम कोई चीज़ ऑब्जर्व करते हैं जो हमको सिर उठा के देखनी होती है, जैसे स्काई में हम कुछ देख रहे हैं, कोई ऑब्जेक्ट देख रहे हैं, या कोई ट्री देख रहे हैं, या कोई बड़ी बिल्डिंग देख रहे हैं, कोई माउंटेन देख रहे हैं, तो हमको अपना हेड मतलब ऊपर करके देखना होता है। तो जो हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल से लाइन ऑफ साइट का एंगल बनता है दैट इज़ थीटा। और जब यही चीज़ हम कहीं ऊपर खड़े होते हैं, या ऑब्जर्वर कहीं ऊपर खड़े होके नीचे की तरफ कोई चीज़ देख रहा है, तब कौन सा एंगल बनता है? तब एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन फॉर्म होता है। ठीक है, जैसे यहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ है? ये आपका पॉइंट है जहाँ ऑब्जर्वर देख रहा है, तो ऑब्जेक्ट पॉइंट से ऊपर है। ठीक है, उसको अपना हेड नीचे करना पड़ रहा है देखने के लिए। तो जब हम नीचे की तरफ देखते हैं तो एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन फॉर्म होता है, और जब हम ऊपर की तरफ देखते हैं तो एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन फॉर्म होता है। दिस इज ओनली द बेसिक डिफरेंस between angle of elevation and angle of depression. If you are able to draw the correct figure in trigonometry, then your half job is done. This line of sight. The line of sight is the line drawn from the eye of an observer to the point in the object viewed by the observer. Like in angle of elevation case, this is observer, this is horizontal level, and this is the line of sight from where we are observing the object. And here in case of angle of depression, this is the horizontal level and this is line of sight. Here is the observer. Okay, now let's do some questions of exercise 9.1. This is question 1. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by rope with the ground level is 30 degree. See, let us consider AB as pole. AB is one pole. The rope CA is tied from point C to the top of this pole A tightly, and this rope is 20 meter long, and this rope is making 30 degree angle, okay, with the ground level. This is a pole, this is a rope. Okay, so angle made here is 90 degree. So this triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Okay, in this right angle triangle we have to find the height of this pole. See, altitude is there and hypotenuse is there. So which trigonometric ratio we'll use here? We'll use sin theta to find AB. Okay, so let us consider in triangle ABC, right triangle, this is a right triangle. In right triangle ABC, sin 30 is equals to AB upon AC, altitude upon hypotenuse. The value of sin 30 we know is 1 by 2. AB we have considered as x meter. So this is x meter, AC is 20 meter. Okay, so now we want to find out x. So x is equals to 20 by 2. Cross multiplication, I did only cross multiplication. So x is equals to 10 meter. So the height of this vertical pole is 10 meter. Okay, so see how simply we can find any length and distance of any point. So answer will write, so the height of the pole is 10 meter. So based on all right angles, you can find any length or distance of any point. In trigonometry, we use this concept to find the height and distance. In trigonometry we develop methods for measuring sides and angles of triangles, as well as for solving related applied problems also. Okay, so trigonometry is a very simple way to find any distance. You can find it is not see, if you want to calculate the height of any mountain or any which is not possible easily to measure, we use this concept trigonometry to find.